Um, Hi Lisa, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your donation is highly appreciated. um, you said you went out with your friend Trisha and you knew he would be there. Eventually, I did see him, and all three of us went for drinks. Okay, but it was raining, and then I got drunk, and they took care of me. But eventually, oh, yes, Trisha left my apartment. But we had a good time. How did you feel about the whole thing? And it was the first time he saw my new apartment. Okay. I am still moving process with it. I don't understand your last. What did you just say? Like you're still what? Um. Okay. Okay. Please like the stream. Thank you. All right. So let's see what's going on here. question. How did you feel about everything that happened between you guys? Wow, I'm not going to take this. I'm going to reshuffle. So these are the two cards that came, but I'm going to reshuffle and pull the cards, okay? All right, I know. You're welcome. So your first card here is the Hangman. Second card is Two of Swords. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and a Chariot. So I'm going to, okay, I should put Oracle. So I'm going to put Oracle beneath this and read the two questions together, if that makes sense, okay? I'm going to do the two readings together, okay? So hold on, let me pull the Oracle cards. Okay. How did Spider feel about everything that happened between you guys? The going out, the sex, and everything. How did you feel? Okay. Tell me more about this energy. Okay. Interesting. Oh my God. My phone is not working right now. It was a crazy night. My phone is not, I drank so much. I think we've talked about this before. But can you hear me? I don't know. When you say your phone is not working right now, how do you mean? It got wet. Oh, okay. So I'm wondering if you could hear me or if you can hear me. All right. Sorry about that. So I'm on my iPad. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, wow. Okay, tell me about this image, please. All right. So I'm going to pull one more card for how he feels about this whole situation. All right, thank you, Sully. Sully, you'll be next. All right, the hangman for your first card. He's thinking about the whole situation. He doesn't really know what to make of it, right? And with this card, the Two of Swords is like in between. All right, so I feel like he's a little bit confused about the situation. He's thinking about it, doesn't know what to make of it, and then he's like, let me just watch. Like, what's going on here? Let me just watch. So he's not like, initially, I don't see him being in a state of, oh, all right, now I think we can start something. Now I think, maybe I should start calling, or maybe I should start reaching out more, or whatever. It feels like, oh, it feels a type of way about the whole scenario, about the whole situation. Okay. By the way, what I'm getting from this guy's energy is he's not somebody like he likes to be the one to you know, to express interest. He likes to be the one to take the first step. In case you don't know, this is his energy. So even if sometimes, he unconsciously waits for you to take the next step, he would not appreciate it if you're the one taking the first step. Okay? That's one thing I noticed about his energy. So, there is some kind of suspicious, energy from him about the whole situation. Okay? So I see him. So Knight of Pentacles is like, oh, I'm not going to rush into this. I'm just going to wait and observe. So I do not see him rushing into this at all. Okay. So in fact, I don't even see him calling you right now. I don't see that. Either he's not going to call you or he's not going to reach out that much. Okay. So I see a pullback energy here. But when he pulls back, that doesn't mean that he's completely gone. All right. So that's just his strategy. That's him trying to watch the situation and trying to watch your next move and trying to figure out what this whole thing really means, because he's a little bit confused about it. Okay. All right. So this is the good card. So maybe because he got to your house or he got to see your house today, he was really impressed about the house. He was really impressed. All right, sorry. So he was really impressed about the house, your efforts, the fact that you are actually building something. He does see that you are a very independent person, and that kind of um, uh, makes him respect you. So that's moved him to respect you. Okay, sees you as a very mature person, somebody who has a shit together, if that makes sense. Okay, and you need to stop hold on, I want to pull one card for how it felt about you getting drunk. Okay. Death. So, and you know why I'm pulling that energy is because I felt it. I felt that it didn't like it. So you have to be really careful with this guy. Like I said, he's a very traditional person. Don't think that he's the type of person that, see, I know you guys are in America, right? And you know, people don't really see all these things to be anything. A lot of people don't see all these things to be anything, but he does, all right? He does. I feel like he's the type of person that was raised to see women in a certain way, or he was raised in a certain traditional way, okay? And he still sees, like, he still has that, old mentality about how men and women supposed to act. Okay, so he feels a man is supposed to be the person who chase, and the woman is supposed to be well behaved. Okay, so that is, you see, that is energy, that is the way you see things. So how did it feel about you getting drunk? He wasn't really happy about it at all. All right, in fact, there is, you see, this energy of disappointment. He was disappointed about it. Okay, and he was beginning to feel like, oh, with this workout. So basically, I do see disappointment here. So honestly, he doesn't like it. And the truth is, no guy who wants to be, committed will like that if it occurs, if it becomes a pattern. All right. I'm not saying if it occurs one or two times, that's different. Um, So basically, it doesn't really matter even if you got drunk in the process. All right. So that's one thing. I just need you to understand that. Um, I just need you to understand that you cannot be completely. I don't know how to put it. You cannot throw caution into the wind when you're with him. That's just it. That's the truth, and that's it. Okay. So basically, when it comes to your finances, the way you conduct yourself outside that, he really respects you. So there are other aspects he respects about you. Okay, the way you present yourself, basically, he appreciates that. The fact that you can afford things for yourself, he also appreciates that as well. And it feels like you have your shit put together when it comes to that. And for now, I feel like that is what will pull him towards you. Okay. So he genuinely likes you as a person. Okay. He's not even thinking about the sex right now, from what I can see. Although, oh, interesting. So the other energy talks about the sex. Okay. But I feel like he's thinking beyond the sex. It's not just sex to him, if that makes sense, okay? He's thinking beyond the sex. He's thinking value. He's thinking, presentation, structure, and all that stuff. All right. So, um, he will come towards you after an initial something that looks like a ghosting energy. So he's going to pull back his energy. You will feel like he ghosted you, but his energy has not left. Okay, so I do see him bringing some effort into the whole mix, or maybe trying to see you again. I think you should wait. Do not be the one to initiate. Okay, don't be the one to initiate, because it will come. You have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a very fast energy. Okay, it's a very fast energy. It's also the energy of wanting to see someone, or basically wanting to see someone, but it starts with the messaging energy. Okay, so what is going to pull him towards you now next is the fact that you present maturity, structure, and independence to him as a woman, and that is, he feels attracted to that. Okay, and your oral in general um, makes him feel attracted to you as well. Okay, what did you say to him? All right, so let's go to the hi Hugo, how are you doing? I remember telling him I love you, and he said I love you too. Interesting. All right, so you have this card, cyberbully, you have ignoring, but this is not giving, that's not the energy it's giving. So basically, like I said, he's going to pull back his energy from you at first. So from your other energy, this indicates him pulling back for a while. So he's going to pull back first, but he's going to be watching you. So this energy looks like almost like a stalker type of energy. All right. So he's going to be watching you online, watching your every move. Honestly, this guy is going to be stalking you online, but then he's going to pretend like he's not focused on you, but the whole time he's going to be focused on you. Okay, I didn't say anything when he asked me. I was kind of sad. Thank you for your donations, Ivo. Guys, thank you for your donation. It's highly appreciated. All right. So basically, he's going to pull back his energy and watch you from online. He's going to watch you a lot. Okay. And then you have, now look at this energy. So you have this energy next. If you're questioning it, you already know the answer. And those seemingly coincidental events are actually prearranged. So now this is giving me some kind of feeling. So basically, he's not sure what he should expect from you. Okay, he's kind of confused. He's not sure what he should expect from you. He's not sure what is going on here, and he's not actually sure why you decided to see him. He knows that, he knows that you wanted to see him. That's why you came there. All right. But he's not sure about your intentions. He doesn't know. He cannot place you. All right. So you seem confusing to him, and he doesn't know what you want at this point in time. And I believe that is why I asked you that question. Is this the last time we're going to be seeing? Because remember that you ended the relationship, right? And he doesn't know if you are reopening the relationship again, or if you just decided to see him just to have fun, if that makes sense. So he doesn't know where to place you. To him right now, you've been very, very mysterious and confusing to him. Okay. And then you have this card, make it rain. I think this has to do with his own energy. All right. So he's trying to focus on work, and at the same time it feels like you shut him out. So it feels like you shut out from your energy. Now I have to bring this energy. So this is the energy of manifestation, and this is the Five of Pentacles energy. And don't forget, he also pulled the Five of Pentacles in this deck. Okay, so he's stuck between being shut out from your life and trying to focus on his own energy, his own work, his own money. Okay, so he's trying to balance different things in his life. He's trying to focus on his business, and he's stuck between, you know, being shut out and not knowing where you stand, and then him trying to balance his own life. Okay, but I can tell you that this is somebody who, it looks like he's in limbo, if that makes sense. Like he doesn't know whether to move forward or to move backward with you. And then you have chemistry. Interesting. I have never felt a passion this intense. So it feels very deeply for you. Feels very deeply for you. He enjoyed every time you guys intimately spent together. He felt it deeply, okay? But it still feels like you shut him out, okay? It still feels shut out of your life, you know, your feelings, your energy. So he's thinking beyond the sex. To him, this is not just sex. This is sex and every other thing that has to come with it, okay? So yes, it does feel deeply for you, but it doesn't know where it stands with you, if that makes sense. Okay? And that is why I would tell you, should I tell you something? I don't want to shut him out. I just protected myself. Should I tell you the hard truth? Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it? Okay, all right. Now, your actions did not, at first, your actions, I don't know if I should start putting out relationship advice in this channel. Yeah. Okay. So at first, you did well by breaking up with him because obviously you didn't want what he was bringing towards you. They have energy, right? Now, if you decided to break up with him, it means that um, it means that you have decided to not deal with the half-hearted energy, right? You've decided to not deal with that at all. If you have decided that, continued, you should have continued being in that energy until he actually moves towards you and tells you, okay, I do not want this situation whereby, you know, we're not together anymore, right? Now, you would have, you know, driven your point home, taught him a lesson that you are not the type of woman that entertains half-hearted energy, right? But now you have defeated the whole purpose of this. Why? Why do I say that? By going there and seeing him, and then you guys did what you did, right? So now this doesn't serve, at the end of the day, you breaking up with him didn't serve any purpose, because instead of him to get clarity and say, okay, I want to move towards her, he became confused and doesn't know what to do. And then he's asking you, oh, is this the last time we're seeing? A question that requires um, some kind of, you know, there's a word I want to use, requires some kind of reassurance from you, basically. No, don't be embarrassed. It's a lesson, right? So that's your actions defeated the whole point of breaking up with him in the first place. So now I'm feeling like you shouldn't have even broken up with him in the first place. This is why I don't recommend breaking up from such energy. What you do is you detach yourself and let the person come to you. If they don't come in the right way, you detach yourself again and continue to detach yourself. Never break up with a guy. Honestly, I do not. Unless you have, let me tell you, unless you are a very strict person, you are very, very principled, and you know how to control your energy, never break up with a man. Do you know why I'm saying that? Because I've been reading for you, so I know your energy. All right. So if you break up with a guy, you will start feeling guilty, and that will push you back. You will now, it will push, if you're not careful, it will push you back into being the first person to reconcile with the person, with the guy, basically. So for you, I would recommend never break up with a guy, just detach yourself. And if the guy is interested, he will reconnect with you. If he's not, he will keep on walking. So, and again, when you don't break up with someone and you detach yourself, it puts them in a nine of swords energy. That's wicked anyways, but it puts them in a nine of swords energy. They will be the one tormented, all right? And most times the person comes back. That is reverse. That's like reverse psychology, if that makes sense. Okay? So that's my take on the whole issue. So please give me your last question. What does he expect from you moving forward? All right. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, but you're not going to do what he expects from you. Don't do what he expects from you, please. Okay? You're not going to do that. Basically, what he expects from you is Ace of Pentacles, the Star card, and the Ace of Wands. Okay? I think I should open that group I talked about. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know, you know, I think I should open that group for personal, well, if not for anything, for personal advice. I think a lot of you guys need advice. You guys need my advice and my direction. And it will work, honestly. Okay. So I'm going to consider opening that group, and I'm going to consider putting up relationship advice on the channel, if that makes sense. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. So let's get into your reading. Now, these are the three energies that came out for what he expects from you next. Okay, so you have Ace of Pentacles, you have the Star card, and you have Ace of Wands. These are very good energies. These are very good energies. And this is what his energy is going to be. You have King of Pentacles. I really love the fact that he's appearing as King of Pentacles, even though it can be immature sometimes. Okay, so you have King of Pentacles, you have the World card, and you have Ten of Cups. These are, you have all the energies are very, very positive energies. Okay, so very positive, which is good. It means that it means well, right? Even though sometimes it doesn't act well. So you have Ace of Pentacles, you have the Star card, and you have Ace of Wands. Now, he feels like what he expects from you next is to open up your energy towards him. What he expects from you next is, you know, a new beginning. This looks like a relationship, but I'm hoping that he's not expecting you to be the one to initiate. Okay, so he expects you to open up to him next, to, you know, accept him, maybe change whatever you told him before that, you know, you're breaking his connection. You know, he expects you to say, oh, okay, let's start something else. But that's not supposed to be coming from you, if that makes sense. Okay, that's not supposed to be coming from you. So generally, he does expect a new relationship from you. He expects the intimacy from you. He expects healing. So obviously, this is you opening up to him in some kind of new relationship. Okay, um, but this is not your responsibility, if that makes sense. Now, the good thing about this whole thing is he wants the old pattern to die down. All right, so he wants the old pattern to die down. That old circle, he wants it to die down. And you should consider not getting drunk when you guys go out. Please don't do that. Okay, because this guy is looking at you. I'll be sincere with you. He is looking at you from a long-term perspective. So you have the Ten of Cups and you have the King of Pentacles. He's somebody that wants to match your energy, and that is why he feels very impressed about your effort in your own life. Okay, so he wants to match your energy of the Queen of Pentacles. He wants to be the King of Pentacles. He wants to be that guy that takes care of you. He wants to be that guy that takes care of things. Okay, and he does want happiness with you, as well as, you know, long-term relationship with a, you know, with a possibility of having a family together. All right, so you need to position yourself in a way that, you know, you need to position yourself in a feminine way that will um in a way that will draw, that will make him man up, if that makes sense. You don't need to even tell him. You need to look for a way to act feminine in a way that will, you know, make him come to you, if that makes sense. So you should go passive, don't go active. Be the receiver, because that's how it's supposed to be. The feminine energy is the receiver, all right, and the masculine energy is the giver. Okay, so um he wants a new beginning with you. He wants a relationship with you, but he hasn't communicated that yet, and you should not be the one to communicate it. All right, it means that you can be nice and polite when he reaches out to you, but don't reach out. You should not reach out. Okay. Of course, you can ask for his help. Yeah, you can. You can ask for his help to see how he will respond. Let me tell you something. See, that is where self confidence, all right, comes into play. You need to work on your self confidence, okay? Because you are saying this because you feel your fear, your fear is actually entering into this connection. Your fear, you don't know this yet, but your fear is affecting the connection, okay? Just have this energy of just believe that you deserve good things. Believe that you are a queen and a man is supposed to take care of you and the energy will change. Okay? Don't be worried whether it's going to reach out to you or not. Okay? So pull back your energy and believe that you are worth it and you're worth being taken care of, and this guy will come. Okay? So shift your energy. You can script about it, write about it. Write about the kind of guy you want and how you want you to treat and how you want him to treat you. Okay? Okay, that's true. That's true. Don't ask for his help then. Don't ask for his help except he texts you. Okay? Just do your own thing by yourself, honestly. If he texts you, then ask for his help. Okay? Because you should not reach out to this guy, please. Don't reach out to him. Just act like mirror is energy. Okay? All right. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your donation. It's highly appreciated. And I wish you all the best. Sometimes being independent is exhausting, though. I want help. Yeah, I understand you. I want, yeah, as a woman, you will need help. But sometimes you have to be independent. And also, it has to do with your oath of life as well. All these things are in your life paths, okay? If you look at your life path, you will understand why some certain things are happening to you. Yes, you will. So, yeah. You're welcome. So when I start the group, when I start the relationship group where you guys can drop, your relationship stuff, and I can give you practical advice, I will let you all know. And anybody who's interested can join. Okay. Like I said, I'll only open the group for discussion between Friday to Sunday, weekends. All right. So people can just vent and put, you know, can vent about stuff, right? Um, yeah. Hi, Solly Solly. Thank you so much for your donation. It's highly appreciated. Welcome into the live. Um, I had a really strange dream. About my ex. I don't know if it means anything. How is the relationship between Phil and Angie going? All right, let's see how it's going. It's weird. I don't keep up with him anymore, and I know I'm over him. So this dream, it was very random. Oh my gosh. So you have Temperance, Nine of Wands, interesting. Eight of Wands, King of Cups, the High Priestess. This is our energy, High Priestess, and this is his energy, Eight of Cups. Honestly, this relationship, there's no trust in this relationship. But on the outside, it looks very good with the Temperance. It looks like a very healthy, stable relationship because everybody seems to be doing their part in the relationship, right? But under that, there is a lot of hiccups. There is no trust issues, um, worries, a lot of. I feel like is even mostly unspoken issues, unaddressed issues that is killing the relationship behind the surface. All right, killing it slowly. Okay, there is um communication talks about love, energy. He is actually playing the role of, the man. I mean, the man in love is playing the role of the man in love, but he's not really in love because Phil has removed his emotions from the connection, but he's still trying to keep up the appearance. Okay, and she, her emotion is also not in this connection. All right, she's using, how will I even put this? This is a very wise person, the woman in question. A very wise person, somebody that is capable of manipulating. Okay, so they are both not trusting each other. They are both being cunning to each other. They are both being deceptive to each other. each person have, ulterior motives for being in this relationship. Our own ulterior motive is that she just wants to get married. She wants to people to see her as somebody, as a married woman. He wants to get stability in his life through her, and he keeps up the appearance, okay, of a man in love, a man that, you know, communicates while um he's not in love with this woman. All right, he has removed emotions from this connection. Okay. um Sometimes somebody in this relationship, which I feel is coming from both of them, if I'm to be honest, there is passive aggression going on in this relationship, narcissistic energy, all right, going on in this relationship. When there is a problem, they do not talk things out, all right. Um, communication look very shallow. They don't talk about the deep problems. They just pull back their energy, so somebody or both of them goes silent when the next person does something to them and do not address the issue. Okay, so this is a dynamic that is actually playing out in the connection, if that makes sense. Yeah, you can tell me about the dream if you wish. But I'm not going to pull cards on it anyways. I'm just going to see, the impressions. Okay. Okay. Let's hear it then. Alright, so somehow in the dream, they both appear. Angie seemed very hostile towards me and wants to fight, feel holds her back. I begin to tell her that she has nothing to worry about and I'm over it. She still wants to fight me, so I leave as I'm leaving. They both begin to argue, then he hit her. He felt abusive and I got away feeling free. Alright, so that dream feels like she is aware of you. So don't forget, like I said, she came out with this energy. So you see, she came out with the high priestess energy. So I've told you this thing before that this lady is spiritual. All right, so she's already aware of you, and for some reason, according to that dream, she feels like whatever problems they are having is because the man is still in love with you. If that makes sense, it feels like the man is not completely with her. So instead of her to deal with the man, she's going to try to attack your energy. That's what the dream is saying. Okay, so you protect your energy. My goodness. All right, so let's look at his energy and feelings towards you, or his thoughts and feelings towards you. gosh. Your dreams are very vivid. Your dreams are very, very vivid. Yeah, indeed. And when I pull these cards, I can hear him talking about you. All right. So you have the Justice card, you have the Emperor energy, you have the Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Justice and Emperor card is a card of marriage. Oh my gosh. So Justice and Emperor is a card of a man who wants to come towards you in a marriage way. I am seeing Page of Pentacles, the energy of giving. Giving small at first. It could also represent the energy of an apology, right? And then you have Nine of Cups. So it's beginning to realize that you are more of a better option when it comes to marriage, okay? When it comes to love and marriage, and you are a wish fulfillment because you were the person that was given to him on a platter of gold, but he didn't realize what he had, and he left that to this lady, and now he feels regret over it. And I feel like sometimes he talks about you, like he even talks about, like, maybe when he gets angry, talks about you. Oh, I should have been with Solly when I had a chance instead of coming towards you. I feel like um there has been an this, not really discussion per se, but him saying things out of frustration. All right, he has mentioned that. So he does see you as a wish fulfillment. He does see you as somebody who is more of a wife material than she is, which I feel like he may have communicated that in an argument before. Okay, so but then comes the Nine of Pentacles. Then comes the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a guy that's thinking about you. This is a guy that is regretting about, he's been regretful about the past. Um, Seeing you in a more capable way, but I still don't trust him because of this Nine of Pentacles. All right, he's not a good person. He's not a good person entirely. He's not a good person entirely. He's somebody that likes to take advantage when the situation calls for it. So you see all this good energy. He's thinking about you as somebody who is worthy of marriage, somebody who, is more of a wish fulfillment. But his next action towards you doesn't really prove that he really deeply values you. Because if, for example, you guys tries to have something together now, there will be moments where he's going to try to be selfish in the connection, try to date you and act like he's not dating anyone. So it's still the same. I know you want it energy, but I'm not ready to give to you energy. All right. So how he feels about you, he knows you're the real deal. He knows you are a good woman, and he knows you are the type of person that should be gotten married to. But at the same time, he may be considering, an apology anyways, but he's also the type of person that likes to take advantage even when he knows you're good. That makes sense. Okay. Emperor and Justice is marriage. Okay. Is Yeah, Hierophant is marriage, truly. but card combinations can give you interpretations or you can feel energies from them. So it's not just one card, all right? What's your last question? All right. What is Nada's current energy towards you? I'm not going to take, okay, there's one. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Nada's current energy towards you. All right. Five of Wands, Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, and Four of Cups. All right. So I feel like he's thinking about you a lot. Um, he's thinking about you, but he's been very cold. Like, um, he's not thinking about you in a loving way, right? He's been very critical about you and very disappointed. I don't know. I feel like this person judges you, all right, in their mind. Like they judge you, they feel disappointed by some things that happen between the both of you, and um, there is the energy of him wanting to start something with you or thinking about starting something with you. But what stalls him is the fact that he's always stuck on judging you. if that makes sense. He's always stuck on judging you, he's always stuck on being critical about your energy, and he's always stuck on his own inner conflictions about what happened between the both of you. But but I do see a possibility of him reaching out to you because deeply, what he truly wants is a new relationship. Okay, he truly wants to start something new with you. This is a situation of, oh, um, I left Solly, went to try to get into another relationship and it didn't work. I found out that Solly may even be a better person, if that makes sense. Okay. So, but I don't like the fact that this guy is feeling over righteous. He's feeling over righteous, like he's not seeing, he's not concentrating on how he behaved towards you. He's concentrating on how you acted or how you reacted in the process. But all the same, I do see him wanting to come towards you. And look at this, you have the Eight of Swords under the deck. Sorry, Eight of Wands under the deck. So this is the energy of reaching out. And like I said before, this energy is the energy of between 24 hours to 1 week when it comes to somebody reaching out to you. He's supposed to, if he doesn't reach out to you in the next 7 days, between now and the next 7 days, just know that this energy between you guys is blocked. That is the only explanation. You know, it is blocked from an energetic level, and if you feel the need to, you can unblock it. Okay, so that's what I see between the both of you. I hope that helps. Um, energetic work, of course. Yeah, you can do a spiritual bath. Do a spiritual cleansing. Okay, do a spiritual cleansing. Manifestation, mental manifestation, or you know, um, normal spiritual working. All right, thank you so much for coming around. I wish you all the best. Hi, Igor. Thank you so much for your donation and welcome to the live stream. Can you please post your question? All right. Who is this person that you're supposed to be with? Who is this person that you're supposed to be with? Hi, how are you doing? Hi, Sierra, how are you doing? All right, so let's see. Who is that person that you're supposed to be with? Who is that person that you're supposed to be with? If you donate, you're going to be after this, after the person I'm reading for. Okay, so I'm going to do one more question and then you'll be next. All right. All right. So you go. This is for you. You have Three of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do two more questions for you go, and you're going to be next. Okay. So you go. This is Three of Pentacles. You have Five of Wands. You have Three of Swords, Hermit, and then you have Ten of Swords. Actually, your reading is talking more about you than about the person that you're going to meet. You're supposed to meet. Okay. And um I feel like this person, you're going to meet this person in the course of your job, all right? When you actually focus on your job, your career. So this is how you're going to meet the person. So this person looks like they are very career oriented, okay? I'm not getting much of, um, you know, much information about the person, but I'm just going to um, tap into whatever energy is here and give you a read from what my intuition can pick about this person, and I'll tell you why this person's energy is also not coming out up front in this reading. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles here and you have the Hermit card. um this is somebody who looks very social. Okay, this is somebody who enjoys their job. This is somebody who is very um, career oriented, and they put career first in their life. So it means that this person is in the corporate world, and you know um, they care about their career, and this is not just somebody who is starting from the bottom. Okay, I feel like this person have gotten, to the top, or is midway to the top, right? So obviously this is a very financially stable person. Okay, I am also feeling this energy as a very diplomatic person, somebody that knows a lot about, marketing and collaborations, if that makes sense. So outwardly, this person feels um, like somebody who is very social, but if you get to know this person, you will find out that this is a very, very deep person. The energy that they bring to work is different from their personal energy. So this is somebody who is very aware of um, their their higher self. Okay, I feel like this person is very aware of their higher self. This person looks very intuitive, and this person is very deep as well. Okay, this is not a shallow person at all. This is somebody that looks within when they have issues. And also, I'm seeing this person as somebody who has healed from past pain, past hurts. They have been through a lot, and they know what it means to be betrayed. They know what it means to, you know be pained. All right, they know what it means to, you know, be in a bad relationship. Okay. So this is somebody who doesn't enter into a relationship lightly, right? Um, they try to make sure that this is something that they need to get into before they get into it, if that makes sense. Okay. So that is the energy I can pick up from this person. Now, let's go to the other part of the reading. Why is this person's energy not showing that much? I feel like this is your energy. You have Five of Wands, you have Three of Swords, and you have Ten of Swords. So this is what you may be going through at this point in time. This is what I can channel from your energy at this point in time. This is not a good energy to be in. This is the energy of, somebody who have been betrayed, hurt many times, heartbroken and the rest, from whatever reason. Okay. And also, you're coming up as somebody who has, honestly, if I'm to, I don't know if you've actually argued with somebody recently, but this could also be internal conflicts going on within you as well. And this internal conflict is directed towards a past that didn't work out for you. All right. So there is, how will I explain this? You need to put in more work in, into yourself. All right. Put in work into healing, because the truth is, because healing opens up energy. All right, it takes away pain, and it makes you to be a better person to yourself and others. Okay, also, healing changes your aura. So this aura you're sitting in right now is not a good aura. It's the aura that attracts more misalignment towards you, the aura that attracts more people who are not really going to invest towards you. Okay, so you need to change the narrative by putting those energy back into yourself and trying to heal from whatever no longer serve you, whatever pain, whatever hurt, whatever betrayal that was directed at you in the past from people. All right, and you need to heal. And also, with this healing, you need to work on your self-confidence as well, and tell yourself that you deserve good things. Do affirmation. Tell yourself that you deserve somebody who is aligned with you, somebody who will come into your life and treat you really good the way you treat them. Okay, focus on that energy and snap out of this, because healing brings, you know, aligned energies towards you. That is why it's very important to heal from past pain, past hurt, and past disappointment, if that makes make sense? Okay, so I need you to focus your energy on moving forward with your life. Okay, when you're not expecting you will meet this person. I hope this makes sense so far. I hope this is making sense. All right. Wow. Tell me about Five of Pentacles. All right. This is a very, very clear message. Very, very clear as the day. Okay. So you have the Ten of Cups. Like, this is a very beautiful energy when it comes to the question you just asked. Okay. Ten of Cups, Six of Wands is the energy of success in your career. Okay. It's the energy of promotion. It's also the energy of uh, fame around your career, if that makes sense. And wow, this is just beautiful. The Six of Wands means success, and the Chariot means conquering all obstacles. It doesn't mean that you are capable of being very competitive. You're capable of getting success. You're capable of reaching the peak in your career. This is what this is saying. And then you have Ten of Cups, happiness, fulfillment, abundance, energy. Okay, where's your career going to? You're going to the top if you put your mind to it. Okay, you will get to the top. um if you put your mind to it, you will get to a point where you're going to head a an organization. All right, and you have what it takes to be there. I think I've told you this before. um in your previous reads. I think I told you this, could be last year or 2 years ago, I can't remember. But I told you that when it comes to your life path, you're not meant to be broke. All right? Your life in your life path, you're not meant to be broke. You're meant to be successful, very successful. But that success will not come if you don't put in efforts. Do you understand? So you it's already written in the stars. It's already written in your oath of life that you're meant to be successful. So when you put in effort, and that is why the chariot is here, when you put in effort, you must surely get the result. So effort over time will bring you to the peak of your career, whatever you choose to do. Okay, and that will translate into your family energy, um, or your living situation. So you're going to live, honestly, you're a very successful person. All right, so you have this, should I call it destiny, to get to the peak of your career and to live a very good life, plus a very happy life. And you see this is coming, this is marriage life normally. Okay, this is commitments. All right. So, um, you are you are destined to live a happy life. Okay, if you work towards it. Now, let me give you the phase two of this reading. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. If you are experiencing stagnation, all right, let me just explain something to you. There is a connection between the way you feel and your money. Some people are like that. Okay, you have Queen of Swords, you have Five of Pentacles. This is why you should not be in an angry state for a very long time, or you should not be in a sad state for a very long time. If something happens to you or someone treats you the way you don't want to be treated, don't be in the sadness energy for a very long time, okay? Because it will wind up affecting you. You are the type of person that gets like your mindset, okay? Your your heart or your mind, the state of your mind affects your growth, it affects your success, okay? So if you feel stuck anytime you are no, so take note of this, keep track. Anytime you feel sad or you are angry for a particular time, your money slows down, okay? Your money slows down, so you need to work on yourself. I feel like either you may be going through some kind of financial setback, or um, your mind, you feel so. Let me tell you how your mind is looking at, like, to me. You feel lack, all right? Inside of you feels lack, and you're not supposed to be like that. You feel unsupported, left out in the cold by the people around you, okay? But you need to try as much as possible to snap out of this. Sorry, I'm using the word snap out. It's not snap out because it's like continuous working on yourself over a period of time, right? So, you need to work on yourself. And again, healing is coming up in this reading very strongly. You need to work on healing yourself, because this energy is not good for you, okay? It's not good for you. People will surely um, come and hurt you, especially those people that are close to you. They will hurt you, but you need to look for a way to um, um, do better for yourself, all right? So if you're sitting in a sad or angry energy, this looks sad, mad sad, or sad, all right? um um you need to work on yourself. You need to focus on healing your heart from the pain, in the past, okay? You need to look on the bright side. And again, you need to work a lot on your self-confidence, okay? It will help you both in your relationship life, which is the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, okay? I am here to tell you that your future is very bright if you work on it, okay? It's very, very, you're going to be very happy if you work on it, okay? This is just, whatever is going on right now is just a process. It's not going to last forever, okay? So you need to be the chariots, all right? Be strong-willed, be persistent in what you want, all right? Keep on taking little steps every day, and you will get there, okay? So your future is very bright, all right? I hope that helps. And please give me your third question. All right. what was a shroom ceremony? So I can know what was a shroom ceremony. Yeah, I do. Why would you want to take? I don't know anything about this. Are you going for a ceremony where you are going to hallucinate? They're going to use like mushrooms to induce hallucination? Mental health to help with depression. All right. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. How will this ceremony go for you? How will this ceremony go for you? Oh my gosh, you're pulling this card again. Wow. Five of Pentacles. All right. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, Nine of Swords. All right. Very positive energy. All right. Very, very positive energy. You have the Five of Pentacles, which is your current energy. Okay. So the energy of being sad and feeling left out by people around you, pain. Okay. And then you have Eight of Pentacles. You have Knight of Swords, you have the Magician. I really love this energy, and honestly, Magician and the High Priestess energy. This is the energy of using your manifestational skills to achieve, and this is using your intuition in the process. So this is, I see, it's really going to be positive for you, all right, because you're going to move from a sad mindset to um a motivational kind of mindset where you will feel yourself. In fact, I feel like this is going to give you more energy, but you need to check yourself because it may make you hyper if care is not taken. All right, you may be feeling very energized and um, a little bit hyper, if that makes sense. Okay, but the good thing about this energy is the Eight of Pentacles, Magician, and the High Priestess. This increases your intuition a lot. So you're going to be able to analyze things more deeper, all right, deeper, and you're going to be very, very useful to yourself. This is going to increase your work productivity and your mental activity. So your mental activity when it comes to your work and strategizing, when it comes to thinking about new things to do to make money, when it comes to making money, and when it comes to being very intuitive, this ceremony will give you that energy to, to move forward in your life. Okay, to move forward in your life, to give you that energy to, you just find yourself being very interested in working, being interested in manifesting your reality. Okay, and it will give you a lot of intuition. All right, but I feel like the downside is you need to be conscious, okay, so that you don't get aggressive. This is some kind of aggressive energy here. An aggression can mean anything. All right, it can even mean verbal, if that makes sense. So um overall, this is a very, very positive energy because it it propels you in a positive way more than, in a negative way. And I see work productivity coming from this, earning money. So you interested in your output when it comes to work, and also when it comes to new ideas. All right, and making money. All right, so overall, this is a very positive energy. Okay. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for coming around. Thank you so much for your donation. And I wish you all the best in your procedure, and I wish you all the best in your life as well. I've been low vibe lately. All right. And try and be doing affirmations as well. That helps. Every morning, try and do affirmations every morning. Okay, so it will help you. All right, and I wish you get better. I wish you all the best. All right, I pray you get better and things go back to normal for you. All right, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence, and have a very wonderful